Avatar The Last Airbender is a popular modern animated series. Fans of the Nickelodeon show devoured the first 3 seasons, The Legend of Korra, as well as countless graphic novels and comics. Many fans would like to forget about the live-action film. A new series of young adult Avatar novels has been unveiled by Entertainment Weekly. And here's everything we know about the topic. Let us begin with what we know about the new entry of the Avatar The Last Airbender series. A series based on Avatar Kyoshi is now being developed by Nickelodeon in collaboration with Abrams' children's books. Fans will be familiar with the moniker since it belongs to the human Avatar who has lived the longest and is now over 230 years old and hails from the Earth Kingdom. Avatar Roku and Aang would eventually take her place as the leader of the Avatars. Not only has she been seen in a flashback in previous episodes of the animated series, but the legacy she left behind can be seen in the fan-favorite Kyoshi Warriors characters that live on Kyoshi Island. There is still a great deal of mystery around her, but everything will start to become clear in the first book, which is titled The Rise of Kyoshi. Fans need not be concerned, since Michael Dante DiMartino, who co-created Avatar and The Legend of Korra and serves as the executive producer for both shows, will be consulted throughout the writing of the 2 novels that are now a part of the contract. The primary author credit will go to F.C. Yee, whose name may be familiar to many readers as a result of his work on The Epic Crush of Jeannie Lo. Andrew Smith, who is the senior vice president and publisher of Abrams' children's books, has issued a statement in conjunction with this development. What is the storyline of Avatar The Last Airbender, the live-action film? The storyline of the live-action adaptation will be a rehash of the adventures that were included in the animated version. In the fictional universe of Avatar The Last Airbender, the world civilization is composed of 4 distinct countries. The 4 countries are the Air Nomads, the Earth Kingdom, the Fire Country, and the Water Tribes. Each nation is named after one of the elements. Only a few select individuals in each country, called benders, are able to wield their nation's element by using the regional martial arts and their telekinetic talents. The Avatar user is the only user who can utilize all 4 components at the same time. Aang is the most recent Avatar to come from the people of the Air Nomads. Aang is roused from the Avatar state slumber by Katara and Sokka, members of the Water Tribe, after spending 100 years there. Aang, with the assistance of his new allies, must master the powers of the remaining elements in order to establish peace among the countries. After learning of the conflict that is wreaking havoc over the globe and being started by the Fire Nation, when will Avatar The Last Airbender premiere? There is no comment on this. As of June 2022, the show's production has just recently come to an end. However, due to the substantial amount of post-production work that will now be put into the series, it is very unlikely that we will see the series until at least 2023. Will Netflix get the rights to distribute the animated Avatar movies? In the event that you were unaware, the recently established Avatar Studios are now working on not just 1, but 3 animated feature films, each of which is scheduled to be released in 2024, 2025, and 2026 accordingly. Since Paramount is the company that's handling distribution, you can expect to see them on Paramount Plus, although we have heard speculations that Netflix may release the movies abroad in regions where Paramount Plus is not accessible. Such reports have not been verified as of yet. Which phase is Avatar The Last Airbender Season 1 production at? Back in the latter half of 2018, it was first announced that complete production will start the following year in 2019. However, after 2 years, and for a variety of reasons, that did not take place. One being the departure of the original creators, and the second being COVID-19. Late in the month of May 2019, the first release production update for the series was made available. In September of 2019, Brian Konietzko shared some old storyboard photos with the audience. These pictures are from the first animated series, but the creators of the future series may be looking through them for ideas. One of the other crew members working on the series is concept designer Jan Cho Lee, who is one of the other staff members that has been revealed. His prior jobs include working on Disney's Big Hero 6, which was released in 2006, and Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, which was released in 2008. In the beginning of September 2019, a few photographs were shared online that included ideas and early filming pictures. However, they have now been shown to be false. It was reported by Production Weekly in October 2019 that the program was still undergoing active development, and it was expected that production would begin in 2020. However, as of January 2021, it is unknown if this is still the case. What more details do we have concerning the filming of Avatar The Last Airbender? The fact that the show's original creators left in August 2020 implies that the production is still uncertain, and because this suggests that the show is in its infancy, we may deduce that production is still in its early stages. is. The production will go on in Vancouver, Canada, and despite the fact that the beginning of filming has been scheduled to begin on several occasions, it is currently anticipated, based on the information provided by various sources, that filming will begin in November 2021 and continue until April 2022. Trade Winds is the working title that is being used while the program is being shot. Production on Avatar The Last Airbender has begun as of the 16th of November this year. The assertion that filming has begun is accompanied by more casting news, which reveals that actors have been cast in the parts of Gyatso, Uncle Iroh, and Commander Zhao, respectively. Caleb Williams, a journalist, said in January 2022 that the production was now scheduled to continue until May 2022 and that they were looking for extras for the two-part finale. The last episode of the series was filmed on June 17, 2022, making the total amount of time the series spent in production 8 months and 1 day. On June 18, 2022, the cast got together for a wrap party, during which the animated version of Atla was shown on the bar screens. Moving on, what does Brian Konietzko have to add on the production updates? We're moving into a new office space, transitioning into the next phase of production, Brian Konietzko said of the show's production. Our core staff is expanding. We're writing, planning, and testing right now. Though there is a lot of new for us in this live-action process, we've been on this lengthy roller coaster trip twice before, and many of the peaks, twists, and turns are familiar. Everything looks sluggish right now, and we want to hurry up. Before we know it, everything will be going too quickly and occurring all at once. For those who are anxious to view this new series and have inquired as to whether we have a trailer, we appreciate you genuinely, but you would not want to witness a version of this series that was created in 9 months. Too much Hollywood material is rushed, and the effects are self-evident. Fortunately for us and this series, Netflix is dedicated to doing it right. Finally, who is involved with Avatar The Last Airbender on Netflix? The fact that the original creators of the Nickelodeon series will be engaged in the project was the most exciting news that came out during the early stages of the project. That is in contrast to the last live-action adaptation of Avatar The Last Airbender, which Nickelodeon released in 2010 and which received mostly negative reviews. Midway through the year 2020, the original founders of the project, Michael Dante DiMartino and Brian Konietzko, decided not to continue working on it any longer and stepped down from their roles as executive producers and showrunners. I'll elaborate more on their leaving in just a moment. Composer Jerry Zuckerman, who was thought to be returning for the live-action adaptation to create the music for the film, said in an interview he has not formally signed on for the project, saying, "No, there was never a contract between the two of us. You know, it was just like, clearly you're doing the music, but now that they're not there, I have no idea what they're going to want. I'm not exactly thrilled about the fact that they won't be there, so it's hard for me to say. To tell you the truth, I have no idea what the future will bring with that. It's a huge question mark. Yeah, I'm sorry I can't give you a cheerier or more direct response." On the 21st of July 2021, he provided more clarification by stating that he will not be contributing to the initiative in any way, shape, or form. Well, that marks the end of our video for today. We hope you liked it. On your way out, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and thanks for watching.